Hey everyone, so we are doing our spring store tour today. I'll be going around probably today and tomorrow taking some video of what we have in for the season now. The last one that we did was in December for our holiday season. So we're going to show you what we have going on for spring in terms of both the equipment, the fun stuff, body products, refill stuff we have, some new condiments and things, and stay tuned. So we'll be right back. Okay, so this is just walking into my section of the store here. Like, we're coming up to my model beehive that we work with when everybody's coming in. My register area here. You can also get keys made. But just to show you, if you haven't been here, haven't seen the rest of the store, we are in Nailed It Hardware. So we have this upper level here. We have the lower level downstairs. And then by that front door, or actually that's the side door now, is where our pickup desk is. So if you ever place any orders, or just want to pick something up from us, we can leave it there for you. You can pay ahead of time, or I can invoice you. So yeah, this is walking in, just a few things, and then you make a right. So this is where my store is. So this is my little alcove here, and then we're going to go to this section. So we have some of our equipment starting over here. We have some bee feed. We have our smokers, tools, stuff like that, just on the stairs, some seasonal items, and then we kind of walk in and around. But I'm going to start with my shelving unit on this side, because that's usually where I begin, and then I'll go for full circle. Okay, so the favorite here is our honey section. So we have all our honey varietals, different shapes and sizes. So let me just adjust my phone. Okay, so the top section here on the top left is always going to be the local honey varietals from the Hudson Valley, this area. We also do have like a little tasting notes behind of all the different honeys, what they can be used for, etc. Like if you're into cooking, you want it as a sweetener, there might be certain varietals that are better for cooking. If you're looking for allergies, that's usually the top left here. Tupelo honey doesn't ever crystallize. We get this from the Florida Panhandle. That can be good for people who have some sugar issues. It's just the way that you digest the sugar. We have some tropical varietals here. And for those of you who know me, I usually do some tastings. We'll probably get back to that soon. I think we just haven't been able to for a while because of what's going on. But we'll probably be trying to get maybe some tables outside on Saturdays come spring. And then we have our lower level here, syrup, barbecue sauce, honey mustard, all honey related except for the syrup. We have our bee pollen, and then we have our honey roasted nuts here. So all of this section, what's great about it is that you can refill it at our refill bar. So this is all by the pound. We have the refill here. I usually try to ask people to come Wednesday through Saturdays just so I'm here. Someone's available to help you. The staff here will help, but just, they're not on my, payroll, whatever, so they'll totally help you out, ring you up. But just asking them to do this, I usually try to do it myself. And here's our little menu. So by the pound, we will weigh your container before and afterwards. You can bring in your own container. You can bring in one of the ones you've gotten from me. I know the nuts are really popular right now, so everyone's bringing back in their quart containers, which is great because we're recycling, and it's cheaper for you, cheaper for me. I don't have to buy the glass again and again, so that's great. And then on the bottom here, just noting I have some jars for sale. I know jars are hard to come by right now, so we have some in stock. We get in bulk because of the situation, and when I can get them, I try to get a lot. Sometimes, I can't get a certain thing for 3 or 4 months, and it's hard. So that's why some of our availability with sizes, jars, things like that will change both in wholesale and retail and just what you see on the shelves. So that's one of the items between lumber and glass. You might see some things change up or the prices fluctuate a little bit based on how hard it is to get. The bottom shelf is just extra stock there for some of our body products, but I'm going to go into that next over here. So we'll be right back. Okay, so we're in our middle section here, mostly like our bath and body area. So on top here we have our healing salves, healing balms. Right now we have lavender and pink grapefruit. So this is kind of similar to our lotion stick over here. These are a little bit more waxy, a little bit stiffer. They're great for spot treatment, cuticles, dry skin, things like that. A little goes a long way. It lasts a while. So we usually have essential oil based, a couple different scents. So every month or so we make a few more batches. Right behind we have some pillar candles, hand-dipped beeswax. In the middle, we have our roll-ons, our propolis, bee propolis infused into sunflower oil and essential oils. We've got our testers in the front, but these are really great. We do have a little bit about the propolis right behind here, and in our pamphlets and our takeaways about propolis in both these roll-ons and the body butter down here. It's really great. It's really good for wound healing, antibacterial, helps with like scrapes and burns. It also just smells great with the essential oils. The propolis itself does not smell good, but it kind of gets removed once you infuse it, and then we add essential oils for smell. So you can use it as a perfume oil too, or a massage oil. It's great. And same thing if it's just a little spot treatment, kind of like the lotion stick. But yeah, it smells delicious. We have lavender, rose, and the Breathe blend, which is the eucalyptus and peppermint. So just to breathe in as well can be helpful. Yoga, things like that. And same with the lotion sticks. We also have the lavender chamomile, the rosebud, and the pink grapefruit. And these are our little spot treatments. These are great stocking stuffers in the holiday season, so they tend to move quick, especially this year. A little garden decor. And we just brought in some lavender, what is it called? Antibacterial spray. So that's just a little something we have. A little beard balm that we have going. And everything here is a tester, so if you want to smell it, open it up, that's fine. We do have like our Purell here, so if you touch stuff and you want to clean up, that's great. We brought in some Naked Bee lotion. I don't make lotion, so I brought this in. It smells really good. I leave this in my bag. It's a nice one. These are our butters, and then just on the bottom is usually our beeswax. Down here kind of changes up. We're low on stuff. We're in the middle of changing a few things over, but we have beeswax here if you need it for your own products. You can always call me, see how much I got available. Let me know if you're coming in. And a little bath bombs on the bottom, but those are in a few spots. We got our little bee placemats and runners. Those are really cute. And then our garden beehives. We use those for display and to kind of bring to shows and stuff when we're talking to people about bees. Up top here, we do have more jars and some beekeeping equipment, but I'll go into that later. So yeah, we'll get into candles next and we'll be back. Okay, so here's our candle section. So I'll just start with the top. So these kind of colored candles you're going to see here, these are our beeswax paraffin blend candle. And they're also in this section here, all different sizes. They're a nice blend of both beeswax and paraffin, so they're not 100% beeswax, this collection. It does burn a little bit slower than pure paraffin, but it carries the scent a lot further than just pure beeswax, because beeswax is very hard and it burns slow, but it's a very clean burn though. And those will be like down here. We're actually making another batch next week. We'll have a lot of fun with some of these. We're still in our winter. This one here is actually a gel collection we're working on, so we're going to have our gel beeswax honeycomb looking candles. Are super cute if you guys saw that on Instagram last week. A few more pillar beeswax candles, but beeswax does burn a lot cleaner. It's said to have negative ions, so it's supposed to kind of clean the air and attract particles to it rather than where paraffin might add particles to the air. If you have allergies, pure beeswax might be better for you, but if you do just want the scent going throughout the house, so this is definitely the better option, kind of like that Yankee Candle smell that you can definitely get like the whole household smelling like. So these are all different sizes here. And then just the last shelf is our wood polish blend. We have a beeswax wood polish. Again, we got testers. So we have cedar wood, sweet orange, lemon eucalyptus, and a scotch pine. And these are essential oil based too. So you can use them on furniture. I've had friends that use them on instruments. Windowsills, unfinished wood for chalk paint projects, things like that. So this is all on the far right. So just to back up and give you a full view kind of this whole section. So this is kind of right when you walk into my section to the back left. So our middle section here is our little table that we do a walk around. We got back in the Swedish dishcloths that are really popular. These cloths are like biodegradable, eco-friendly, and they're equivalent to 15 rolls of paper towels. It's amazing. They can be used like for up to a year. There's 2 of them to a pack, $10. Put one at every, sink, and then one in the bathroom, one by the kitchen, your campers, camping. They're amazing. I actually use them when I'm pouring honey. I'll even just use it up there. It dries like cardboard again, and then you just soak it in it, kind of warm water. It's great. It just wipes everything down. But we have kind of every spring thing. You got your llamas. I love those guys. Little nautical, everything like that. And we got little gift bags as usual. We do like seasonal gift bags. So right now we have our honeycomb one with a little honey. And we do favors and everything, so that's kind of picking back up again. We have our sachets here. We got our little tea lights. A couple more of the lavender sachet bags. And this is our little scale we use for weighing out the honey for refill. Some soaps we have. And a couple more candles. We got like our beeswax upcycled, some masks. And then on this shelf here, we have actually some Body Food by Sherry soaps and scrubs and stuff, and actually she should be bringing in some more items this week for spring. We're going to change up the collection, so this section will be hers. So we're getting ready for that. So I've cleared some shelves. The bottom is going to be your lip balms. So if you're coming into the store, right to the right on this shelf with the sunflowers on it, this is going to be all your lip balm flavors, all essential oils. So this guy with the sunflowers. That's where you'll see that. And at the bottom here, we just have some nails for beekeeping. I usually throw those into stuff when we're putting packages together for people to make their own hives, but we're not up to that yet. So yeah, so that's kind of about it for this part. We're going to hit across the other side. All right, so we have Art by Micah here, if you guys know Micah. So this is also eco-friendly. We try to do as much as we can with eco-friendly. Micah does beautiful work locally here. All these prints are amazing. She's one of our Farmers and Artisans Market members, and we have prints here. We have like card packs. We have local art here, so if you're from the area, you might recognize. And then, of course, one of my favorites here, we have the beehives. We have card packs, the Mudna Viaduct, and everything. So these are great. These are always here in this section on the secretary. We have a few of our books. So, you know, we have like the Little Book of Bees. This is great for like wild bees. We have planting, you know, for bees, protecting the pollinators, some beekeeping books, and then also a couple kids books here, and then beekeeping for dummies. So this is a really great starter book. And then I usually also have the Beekeeping Bible in, so that should be in, what is it called, this week. We just ordered it, so that's a beautiful book as well. It has a lot of information, recipes, things like that, beeswax stuff, and everything you can do. So we'll have that back as well. And then we'll be right back. We're going to go over the equipment side over here, and then I'll tell you what we have in. Okay, so this is our last section here where we have all of our equipment lined up basically. So I'm just going to kind of go down the line. A few of you may have seen this during the holidays. We have a few more items in for spring, but we start here in this corner with all of our packs of unassembled equipment for foundation on the bottom. We have our frames up here. Our foundations, we carry the Max Wax Right Cell and the crimp wire with and without hook. So we have different packs. You can just get one, you can get 10, you can get 24, 30, whatever it is. We have all different sizes ready to go. And then on the top we have some follower boards here and a couple more extra frames if you like the black frames for your deeps. Sometimes those are better for seeing, your brood, your eggs, larvae, stuff like that. And then from here we have all of our unassembled boxes, supers, deeps, mediums. I don't think I have shallows in right now, but that is going to be in the middle section here, unassembled. And then below we will have our skateboards. We have inner covers, 8 frame, 10 frame, cloth inner covers, and that's in the middle here. And on the bottom we have our queen excluders, 8 frame, 10 frame, different materials. We have steel, metal. We are getting in the wood bound ones again. We just sold out. And then we have the propolis traps, and also our spacers. We should be getting more 10 frame spacers in. We use those a lot for making candy boards and stuff, or just if you want some room for other things you're manipulating in the hive. Then at the top here we have just some nuke boxes, some honey buckets and things, and then we have our bee cozies for winter, and then I'll get to that part later. So right here we have some of our smaller tools. We have mouse guards here, 8, 10 frame, or we have one that changes size. It's like adjustable. We have what is it called? Some cheesecloth, honey filters. This bee escape is a little different. I don't like it as much as the large escape board, but I have it. Frame grips. We have some, what is it called? Hive cleaner tools, forks for honey extraction, or honey gates. Then down here we have beetle blasters and jackets. So we have jackets, extra large, large, medium, anything you need here. We have pretty much every size. This is the jacket that we carry. It's really nice in the summer. It's not thick at all. It's just very ventilated, really nice. Includes the hood and everything. Some treatments. We're actually getting more in next week for mites. I said the beetle blasters here. And then below this section, and we got a couple extra gloves. We have gloves in, I believe, small, medium, large, extra large. We might have some XXL. And we have our bottom boards. We have screened bottom boards and solid bottom boards in both 8 frame and 10 frame. I have a couple feeders here. Let's see. I already went there. Telescoping covers, insulated covers, 8 frame, 10 frame. We have our spacers at the bottom. More telescoping covers on this end, cloak boards, and that's it for the bottom. And then we come back up here. We've got some of our wood bleach or oxalic acid, some Bee Pro bee pollen substitute for feeding, and then we have some of our queen rearing equipment at the end here, queen frames, queen cups, queen cages, marking pens and everything. And then above, we have smokers kind of spread out throughout the shop. We have some veils, a couple different styles here, bringing in a few more next week. We have our sieves to strain our honey, and then we have frame feeders as well. Boardman feeders we're getting in this week. We just sold out. And on top we have some hive stands, some extra, stuff basically. But if you want to put those together, I can also assemble stuff for you. If it's not here ready to go, just let me know if that's what you're looking for. Let me see. So here's some of our assembled equipment. I'm going to be actually making a bunch more of this week. We got like a couple hives just ready to go, and then you can just always add to it. And then we just have boxes with different types of frames, also ready in like the $55, $60 range with foundation. So I'll be kind of starting to ramp that up again. But if you do want that, you might want to just contact, make sure I've got it. I can get it ready for you. I can paint it for, a little upcharge if you just want it ready to go at the pickup desk. We can get that ready for you. So yes, that's about it for this section. You'll kind of see it all on this right-hand wall here. And if you're looking for anything specific, you can always check in with us, see if it's something you're looking for, if I can order it for you. I'm happy to bring it in. Usually we place an order every couple weeks. So get in touch if you have any questions. And we'll be back with the last part of the video. All right, so this is the full view right over here. So we've got everything lined up just to show you everything was. And then as you're leaving the store here, so then you're kind of exiting out this way again. So we have Judy as well with Judy's Special Things, like beautiful stonework. We got bee and pollinator. We have dangles, bracelets, keychains, everything. Gorgeous work here. So we have Judy's, another one of our farmers and artisans market people. And then we have Bonnie's Creations. So she's got our pollinator magnets and everything ready for Easter to go. So Bonnie's Creations, right there is her info. Beautiful. And then again, we're just kind of leaving these steps here. We got our little, section with more tools, hive tools. We have some smoker, fuel or burlap and stuff as you're leaving. And then, so just more display. We have paint night coming up. If you want to paint your hives, your existing hives, or a new hive, we can set you up with that. So feel free to call us about that. We have our events coming up for the season. So we do the Farmers and Artisans Market. I'm on the planning committee for this, so we'll be at all of these events. Let's see, I think that's everything except for the date night, because that's a nighttime, like a movie night thing. So we'll be at those. And let's see, so we're checking out. We got our honey straws, one of the favorites. We have our pollinator seeds, complimentary. Our combined branding here, nailed it, the Jenny Bee Project pollinator seeds. So for March Madness, we're going to be doing our pollinator madness thing here. We got that going on. We're actually going to have that. Let me see if I have my little stickers. Beautiful. Yeah, my little pollinator stickers going out. All right, top 10. Okay, so yeah, so that's about it right here. And again, if you have any questions, reach out to us. We do favors right now. We're getting ready for event season. This is the whole store. And yeah, so if you have any questions, email the Jenny Bee Project at gmail.com. Go to my website, thejennybeeproject.com, or visit us on Facebook at Bees Shop by the Jenny Bee Project. Instagram is at the Jenny Bee Project. And then our Facebook group, where we do our club meeting once every month to maybe 4, 5, 6 weeks, is called the Blooming Bees. And that's our Facebook group. And we also have some kids education here that we go out. And if you want to do any kids activities, camps, things like that, we also have people that can go out and host one of those events. So thank you guys for watching, and looking forward to the spring. Happy Healthy 2021. And feel free to reach out. All right, bye guys.